All right, man. So they're saying Keyshawn Davis is petitioned to be the #1 contender for Teofimo Lopez's WBO belt at 140. I see a couple problems here. Obviously, he lost his. I got something on too. Sorry, y'all. You can just keep some floss in the car. But he lost his title on the scales. He had the whole buffoonery going on. I was talking that Top Rank got stars, and they should be announcing a bigger deal with a major streaming platform. I'm not sure if that's going to be the Zone or somebody else. That should be the main hub for they for they for they for they big cards. You know, I don't know. Maybe you see another deal with 16 to 20 fights a year on there. So overall, they might have 32 fights for 12 months. You know, so that's almost about 2.5 fights or somewhere in there. So basically, he petitioned to be #1 for TO belt. TO will do nothing but drop it. He don't want to fight Keyshawn. He don't want to. And I know Keyshawn was talking to Turkey at the who had just fought. Somebody had fought. Who was that fought? Oh, the Shakur Stevenson card and with Williams Zepeda and Berlanga and Sherez. And word is Berlanga come back in December. That's smart. Come back fast. No diddy. But we know T.O. he didn't want to fight Norman. He didn't want to fight Devin Haney. I don't really think he would have fought Ennis. I feel like with somebody else. Didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. Don't want to fight Keyshawn Davis. I mean, it's just to the point where like, all right, basically you want to bully him and make him drop his belt. At that point, I wonder would the ring strip him as well too. But he don't want to fight nobody. Whether it was, $15 million to fight some of the guys not named Norman that I named. It's just like, okay, I feel like he's more accomplished than everybody we name, probably not named Devin Haney. We get it, but also will come with accomplishment, come with supply and demand. So if there's no demand for you, you really can't get a supply. I mean, you get an opportunity to make about $15 million. He get an opportunity to make $15 million. Like, why wouldn't you jump at that? Whether it was versus Haney, whether it was versus Ennis, whether it was versus Shakur Stevenson, I don't understand that. But Keyshawn, they Top Rank need Keyshawn. He understood that he was in a position of come on, man, these bees, man. That he was in the position of I think he knew he was in the position of power because Top Rank needed him. He the ace in the bullpen. They tired of Teofimo Lopez. So he felt like he can these bees, man. He felt like he can do, he pretty much can do what he want to do. So they need him. Yeah, he had a little, outburst, and a lot of people was, chastising this apology, saying that he was apologizing like a woman. And it was a female apology. Somebody was like, his apology was a mirror of Sha'Carri Richardson apology for what happened with Christian Coleman at the airport. And she never apologized to Christian Coleman. Yeah, she never apologized to that man. That's the wild shit about it. She never apologized to him. She never apologized to him. It was a not an apology. I can't people call that an apology. But yeah, I mean, it's a fight that we would want to see, and that mean that he would, really want to go right for Teofimo Lopez. Unfortunately, with what Bob ordered, they can make anything happen in a little cash exchange. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. But in reality, he didn't even have a title defense of the title, I think, technically. If my memory not serves correctly, for him to be even the Super WBO champion or to jump up and petition that way. So there may be some pushback from guys higher in the WBO petition. Remember, like T.O. jumped Ramirez or something, and or somebody jumped to Ramirez and they start threatening to sue the WBO. And, they changed the rankings and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, yeah, I would like to see T.O. and Keyshawn Davis. I mean, 2 crash outs. It'd be a good fight. I mean, obviously T.O. would have a chance. Keyshawn first time at the weight. Keyshawn seemed to have a pit bull mentality. But also, I think T.O.'s seasoned experience, acclimated at the weight, it'll be a good fight. I think it really would be a good fight. I think it's a fight that Teofimo can win. I really do. I think it's a fight that Teofimo can win. So, I mean, yeah, do it. I mean, it's a good fight. I don't know if it would happen in 2025, 2026, but yeah, I think he should petition for that, man. You know, at the end of the day, Teo, you know, he got to put up or shut up. And he actually think he bigger than what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, just could keep putting your work in and keep beating these guys. But he know them guys that box and stick and move and use the ring, they gonna be a problem. They gonna be a problem. They gonna be a real problem for him. So, but yeah, Bob put him up to it. And they tired of Teo. You know, Teo pissed off Turkey, pissed off Bob. They somebody he going to the PBC. I want the PBC ain't got no money. They ain't gonna make no fight with him and Tank. But him and Pacquiao, him and Rolly, maybe. I doubt it. Ain't no money over there for him. And that might be something they might be selling to their new streaming platform. I don't know if it'd be the Zone, HBO Max. You know, I keep hearing HBO, CJ coming. HBO ain't coming back into boxing. The hell with boxing, our organization, operation. You know, but yeah, I mean, that's a good fight. Whatever, I doubt it because the Stars budget is allegedly $1 million per fight, so that's for like ESPN Plus type fights and shit like that. You know, what's so funny? Bob talks so much shit, talking about premium cable is dead. Showtime is going to be out. PBC is going to be out on the street. He was right, but then he goes back to street on premium TV and premium cable and Stars. You know, then I'm going back to back to premium cable network. Yeah, we're going back. Now Heyman is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I heard they supposed to have a bigger platform for the bigger budget fight. So we'll see. They're probably gonna announce them right around the same time. I doubt, they was like, oh, they really done with ESPN? I mean, yeah, the contract expired in July or August. That's the crazy thing. ESPN said y'all can expire this contract whenever y'all feel like it. Before it, or y'all can wait till it expires. So I don't know why people thought that literature had been out there for a while. You know, it's like Boots and Canelo sparring. You know, the rumor had dropped a while ago. Everybody heard the rumor. Everybody heard the rumor about them, potentially not fighting each other. I mean, sparring with each other. That ain't nothing new. We talked about it, but that'd be a good way to kick off another network, or it'd be a good thing for Riyadh season. But I know Turkey tired of dealing with T.O. That take time and money and, people to send the offers or draw up the money and how much money willing. That take time. People don't do stuff for free to notarize the contract, even to send an offer. This is why Golden Boy sent a very bland offer to Xander Zayas, because it costs money to write all that shit up and type it up and send a contract, and you ain't even interested. Hey, look here, this is what we willing, this, that, and third. You gonna agree to that? Then we can start crunching numbers. That's just what it is. So, but this is a good look for Top Rank. Whatever platform they kick off on, they probably got to deliver something. But I doubt it. They can't make if T.O. won't get in the ring for $15 million, let's Turkey involved. He can get in. Now, Keyshawn already said Turkey was down to do the fight. And they already offered T.O. to fight before. He said no. So the Top Rank belt is largely associated with the WBO. So now you're going to see them press some things with the WBO. So, at the end of the day, I mean, hopefully they fight, but at some point, T.O. living off being a fake undisputed champion, two-time lineal champion, but, you just don't sell. Now, if this was Gervonta Davis doing what T.O. was doing, dude, Tank would be a bona fide superstar. But guess what? You ain't got to do it. If Tank had to do this to make money like T.O., he would. But if most times you ain't got to do it, most guys won't do it. Let me say it again. If you ain't got to do it, most guys won't do it. You're straight up and down. So, but hey, man, that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.